Hi everyone, Victoria here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all enjoying the long Easter weekend. I thought that I'd quickly jump on and share a journal page that I've made using stamps by Tracy Evans Boutique Designs. So here you can see I've decided to get my circle gel plate out. So I'm just applying some pink paint, spraying an even coat over that gel plate, and then I take a stamp from one of Tracy's old designs and using the ink put an impression in the top of the paint, and then I apply that to the page. Next, I use a circle mask that I've got in my stencil collection, and just cover the circle. I want to put some background stamping in using this old reckoner stamp from Tracy, and I want it to run up to the edges of the circle, but I don't want it to actually go on the circle itself. I want it to look like it's sitting behind. So I use the mask to make sure that the circle remains clear, but that I can get it right up to the edge. So to tie that ink colour into the rest of the page, I'm just adding some splatters using this splatter stamp. This is a really good way of making sure that you get the splatters exactly where you want them, rather than just kind of splattering with a pen. So sometimes I will splatter with a pen, but when I want it to be really accurate, I use this method. And it was good because I had a mark on the page, so I've been able to kind of make that blend in with those splatters a little bit. And now I'm going to add some small flowers from the stamp set TE7 Boutilon. And I'll just place 3 flowers around that circle. I really enjoy making journal pages like this, all those little elements, you know, lots of white space, not worrying too much about covering the entire space with colour. I just find this really relaxing. So once those flowers are stamped, I'm going to add some colour using some pastel pencils. And you'll see that I just colour really roughly. You know, don't worry about getting colour into every space, because I'm going to come back in with a paper stump at the end and blend those colours together. And now I want to give just a few more details to the circle. I feel like it needs to tie into the black ink of the stamping. So I'm just going to use that circle mask again for an outline around the outside edge and put some black ink lines kind of halfway around the circle. And here I'm going in with just a bit of additional pen. First I used some silver pen, and this is a sparkly jelly pen, just to give a final finishing touch. It doesn't really pick up on camera, but in you know, real life you can just see a very slight sparkle on those lines, which just creates a really lovely effect. And that little bit of sparkle will complement really nicely these flower sequins that I'm just going to use to glue straight onto the edges of those that circle. And this was really inspired by one of the stamps in the Malva stamp set TE8, the garden wreath that's included in that stamp set. I did actually want to use that stamp on this design, but my gel plate circle was just a little bit too big, so I'm kind of creating my own version of that here. And I wanted obviously to use one of the Hares. So this comes from the Hare snippet stencil, which is SS2 Hare. And I mean, it's Easter. This is as close to as a bunny as I'm going to get. So I thought it just had to be this lovely hare. And I made a whole bunch of these focal points when the release first came out. So I'm slowly working my way through my stash, using them for different things. And here I'm just adding a little bit of a shadow underneath using a watercolour pencil. And the last little detail is the sentiment. So I've taken this from stamp set TE10 Quirky Birds, and I'm just using the Imagine sentiment. And again, I've stamped that in that red ink just to tie that in to the rest of the journal page. And with that, that's the page complete. I hope you've enjoyed that quick 15 minutes with me today, and I've inspired you to get out those stamps and supplies and create a journal page all of your own. So until next time, wishing you a happy, creative week. Thanks for watching.